What's going on, everyone? Thank you for clicking on my video. And today we are in pretty much downtown Summerlin area. We're off of Sahara and Fort Apache. Now this is section 7, which is a highly sought out after community here in the Las Vegas Valley. But with that being said, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Steven Sanchez. I'm with the Graham Group at Simply Vegas here in the Las Vegas Valley, and we help people buy and sell real estate every day here in the Las Vegas Valley. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this tour started here. Now this beautiful home is listed by Jamie Kirk with Alchemy Investments Real Estate. I do appreciate him for allowing me to film this beautiful listing. Now inside, we're gonna find a fully renovated property here with 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, and I just love the renovation they did on this one. All the bedrooms are upstairs on this one. 2-car garage, and I just love the curb appeal on this one. Now Fort Apache and Sahara right up here, you're gonna find a bunch of shopping and dining options. So Sahara is right here on the north end, and then Fort Apache here on the east end here. So if you head up, west on Sahara, you're gonna reach downtown Summerlin. And downtown Summerlin is going to have a bunch of shopping and dining options. You got Whole Foods, high-end shops. You got the ballpark as well here. So this one here, you have availability for RV parking. Let's go ahead and head inside. Actually, before we do, I want to show you the neighborhood here. Beautiful neighborhood. HOA, only $59 a month on this one. Pretty good if you ask me. Love the renovation they did on this one. So as soon as you walk in here, you got these beautiful French doors, and just take a look. Gorgeous and dramatic entry here with that nice chandelier that they have installed here. And then they also upgraded the stair rails here, which is a must, especially in this price range. You want to get these type of upgrades done. So let me give you the lay of the land. So up here is all the bedrooms. Primary here, secondaries are on the left. Here's gonna be your main living space. And then we have, kind of a formal dining room that they have it set up. Your kitchen is right behind here. And you also have a full bath down here. So let's start on this left-hand side here. And you have multiple levels to this. So I love how you step down and you're in the great room. Gorgeous finishes, man. It's really beautiful. So here on the floor, you're gonna have LVP flooring, luxury vinyl plank flooring on this one. And the backyard, you don't have any rear neighbors on this one. So we'll go ahead and head outside in a minute. Let's cool off a bit. It's a little bit hot out here in Vegas. My car was reading 114 degrees, but I think it's like 107 today. I love these shelves that they did here. Just nice statement piece. As soon as you walk in, this is just gonna give you that pride of ownership when you buy this house. When you have family over and friends over, they're gonna look at this and just say, wow, I love the type of finishes you did on your property. Now this is gonna be ceramic tile here, and I love it because it kind of looks like a natural stone, kind of I guess you would say like a concrete finish look, which I really dig. Now this one here is gonna be an electric fireplace, and I could imagine just hanging out here, watching, a good episode of, or watching Spider-Man. It's one of my favorite movies. So right over here, I just love this gorgeous kitchen. Now this is a quartz countertop. This kind of looks like a Taj Mahal kind of quartzite that they used. Looks really nice. Now we got 9-foot ceilings here. They did add 6 canvas lights here. They are 6 inches on this one, and these are dimmable. Now you don't have a dimmer switch on this one, but you could always add a dimmer and just kind of have a dimmer switch, especially here in the living room. Is something I would do. I have that set up in my house, and I just love it because in the evening time, you just kind of dim it down and just enjoy it. So you got this beautiful Cosmo fridge. Now you will get the range, which is usually always included, And then you also have this beautiful Cosmo fridge. Now check this out. Beautiful luxury finish fridge. Gorgeous. Now this location is very prime because, you know, this is, you know, basically like a master plan community in the older part of town. This is considered like a Summerlin or like you know, Henderson, things like that, where you're gonna have a lot of mature trees and green beltways where you could walk around. Right behind you here is a lake, and we'll check that out in a minute. Look at this kitchen. Chef's kitchen's dream, man. You're cooking up a nice shrimp Alfredo for the family. And this nice Vikio home range. And I love that they tucked this in with the granite. Really nice. Nice finishes. Shaker cabinets on here. 42-inch uppers. Let me know what you guys think about this color. This is kind of like a brownish, kind of warm color to the cabinets, which I think is great with those gold handles. It just makes it look a lot more mature and kind of timeless. So this is gonna be the formal dining room, if you will. Now, this is something I would do. I would put a pool table here, which you guys know I'm in love with pool tables. One day I'm gonna get one. So I would put a pool table here, or maybe kind of a hangout spot, because this is like the bar area, right? You wanna have your wine fridge here, your wines in there, maybe some, you know, nice alcohol pieces if you're into that, right? Or you could have it set up as a coffee bar. You'll have all your milks here, if you like milks, and then your espresso machine here, and then a bunch of nice coffee cups, coffee mugs, and just set those statement pieces out there for people to really see, you know, your character and what your taste is. Love this. A lot of natural light on this one. You're not really gonna find this a lot in newer homes, especially with that natural light. It's just gorgeous. You don't have to turn on all the lights. Now what I did turn on all the lights, but you don't have to. So you got this nice landing zone here. So when you get in from the garage here, just drop off your stuff. You have your keys, wallet all set up here before you head out for the day here in the garage. Laundry room here. So you will have a gas hookup. So that's great. Your washer and dryer. What the hell was that? Oh, dang. This thing fell. That was kind of scary. Sorry about that. That actually freaked me out. But hey, as part of the home tour, this is raw, unfiltered. Just give you what everything happens when you're touring homes. I'll fix that once I'm finished up here. So one thing I would do, you know, right off the bat, because you're gonna have guests sitting here, is actually I would screw this in or add some, it looks like they did have some plates here, some magnets, but I would put an additional magnet just so you have it nice and secure. And this is gonna be your furnace here, so if anything needs to be fixed, you have easy access to the furnace. Now this bedroom downstairs is gorgeous, or bathroom, I'm sorry. Now they did a concrete finish on this one, which looks really nice. You can see the slope into the drain there. Let me know what you guys think so far. Is this something that you would purchase and live in? I do apologize for the language earlier. But let's see here. So this is gonna be your storage closet here, additional storage. And you know what? Let's head into the backyard. Let's see what you got back here. Are you able to put a pool back here? I would say so. It'd be a narrow pool, but I think you'd be able to fit a pool back here, definitely. On the roof, you have concrete tiles. And then check out the back. So as mentioned, you have a beautiful view of this lake here. And you're gonna have Lake Sahara. So if you head out this way, which is heading out to Fort Apache, there's Lake Sahara, so you could walk all the way down there and get a beautiful view of a man-made lake. And the median price point in this zip code 89117, you know, it's around 550,000. So square footage, I'm not sure if I even said this in the beginning. We're looking at 2,655 square feet on this one. I love the stucco finish covered patio. 2 condensers, dual condensers on this one. Looks like they're newer, but you always have to get an inspection to make sure everything's running smoothly. Looks like you have a storage closet here. I love that they added the lights here as well. They really thought about everything in this one. Just one last look at the kitchen. Beautiful. So now let's go ahead and head upstairs. Taxes, you're gonna be looking at $3,529 for the year. Now, one thing I do wanna note before we head up there is you're not gonna have a traditional bullnose finish on this one. They did the upgraded, you know, straight edge finish on the stairs, which just adds to that luxurious feel. You know, be considered to a bullnose finish. Beautiful view up here. Now we're down the street from Canyon Gate Country Club as well. So if you love golfing, you have that right down the street. And I believe they start at $125 a month for a membership there. Closet. So I believe this is a closet as well. It's just kind of shut, paint dried up. Now these bedrooms are big enough for a queen size bed. Now this one's a bit narrow on the bed size, but you could easily fit a queen size bed here. Let me know, would you guys run it this way or down this way? 2 different ways you could run the bed here. Standard closet. And check out this bath upstairs. Now they did do a different quartz up here, but I think it still looks really nice. They upgraded the under-mounted sinks. And I love this tile running all the way up to the ceiling here. So it looks like they did upgrade some of the windows. Not all of them, but most, or some of them, sorry. Brown shaker cabinets on this one. And then this one has a beautiful view of that pond right up here. And you're gonna have a lot of geese over here, or geese, I'm sorry. But even then, you know, this one was built in 1989. You see the windows, they're in very good condition. You're not really getting direct sunlight on this one. Now, right now it's around 2 p.m. and the sun's already going this west. You're not gonna get direct sunlight. You will get sunlight throughout the day, but nothing very directly into the house. Additional storage closet, so this will be a linen closet here. Gorgeous primary bedroom right in here. Now, this is a king size bed. They have 2 seats here with a nice desk. Now you could hang up a TV if you wished right up here. You could get rid of this and add a dresser, or you could even add a dresser on this side. One thing you're gonna have to get once you move in is the blinds on this one. You could get the traditional blinds you get, you know, at Lowe's, Home Depot, but I think you'd probably want some shutters on this one just to keep that nice feel. Even though those traditional blinds will look really nice here, you could still get those nice shutters as well. That's where it gets pricey. Now, one thing I would do on this is just kind of add a privacy screen or tint on this, just so people don't look into here, because this is where you're gonna take a shower. And I just love this luxurious. Now this feels like a retreat. This feels like you're at a resort. Every time you get ready to wind down for the night, get ready for the day, this is just a good way to start the day to get you going. You know, this is gorgeous. Dual zones. This would be perfect, you know, for a couple to shower together, so you're not fighting over the shower heads. Now here, it looks like we have a vanity. So my girlfriend would take over this part, have all her makeup stuff set up there. And on this side, you're gonna have your dual sinks, shaker cabinets as well. Water closet. Now this one does have a window here. Let me know what you think. If you're sitting down, this is your view. When you stand up, you know, I would just put a privacy screen, you know, maybe there. I wouldn't want to not keep that window because I love that natural light that comes in. Primary closet, nice size walk-in closet here. If you want to lock this one in, you want to put an offer in and lock it in, you're looking at $5,000 on the earnest money. And that just kind of gets the ball rolling for you to get into escrow and lock in the deal. And at that point, the way you negotiate the deal is you start getting your inspections done and getting everything ready to go to, you know, make sure the house is running correctly and properly. Now, one thing I didn't notice is you don't have a formal pantry area, but I mean, you have several. There's a lot of space here. Looks like this might be something you could use for a pantry as well. So I don't think you'll really need a pantry, especially because you have this in the back area. Now they have a similar listing, around the same square footage on this one, listed at $640 or $650, I'm sorry. And it's not as upgraded as this one. You're getting a fully renovated home, move-in ready, you know, and you're looking at $689,500 for this property, which honestly, the value is there for what you get. You know, you're getting over 2,600 square feet. The lot size is 5,663 with potential RV parking, you know. You could put your ATVs, razors right up here. Now RV, I'm not sure if the RV will fit back here, but I do know, you know, some toys like a razor, ATV will fit right back here as well. So, you know, I'd love to earn your business. If you're looking to purchase a home here in Las Vegas or looking to sell property, shoot me a text or give me a call. My phone number is 702-927-2206. I'm always available. You know, you want to shoot me a call, just kind of go over your situation. I'd be happy to help and assist. Now, with this one here, you're getting a lot of value, guys. For $689, you know, in a really established neighborhood, right down the street from Summerlin. If you really want to be in that hustle and bustle of Summerlin, if you love Summerlin, I think this is a very good option for you. Because if you start going into Summerlin and you go into like the, you know, the newer construction, you're gonna be looking at $700,000, you know, and you're not getting these finishes, this beautiful, nice square footage, the lot size, and you're not getting, you know, a lot of that. Now, the only thing that's different, you know, it's an older home, but you always get a home warranty with these properties. So if anything were to happen, you know, you you have that home warranty. And we also get inspections done, you know, to make sure everything's functioning correctly. And if it's not, then, you know, that's something we could always negotiate and, you know, either get credit for or get the seller to fix it. You know, there's always solutions to things, and I love to help you and guide you through that whole buying process, whether it's this property or any property here in the Las Vegas Valley. I love the chance to, you know, get that job with you and work together and find you that dream home or even that starter home, whatever type of home it is. But please drop a like, a comment down below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you love this type of content. You know, I upload videos daily, so every day, sometimes I try to upload 2 times a day. So just keep me in mind, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone.